We welcome you back to the field in Pflugerville, part of our KVVO television coverage, and it's a special relationship as we welcome you inside the Plains Capital broadcast booth. I'm Joe Taylor, and we have the opportunity to partner with the Westlake Fine Arts Department. Of course, all the sights and sounds that you're hearing and seeing today on our live television broadcast is courtesy of the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew. It's a division of the Fine Arts program, and it broadcasts what I would call professional-grade football telecasts for all of you watching this Region 4 final at home. Outside of the broadcast crew that's on air, everything else is shot, edited, and the replays, all of the graphics, everything that you see on television is courtesy of 24 dedicated Westlake, I will call them student athletes as well, because the setup is brutal. They're here 3 hours before kick. They get here before the football teams do. And the man that helps lead this charge is Braden Peays. He's in our mobile broadcast truck down in the control room. Braden, this is an effort that I think a lot of people really don't understand when they tune in on KBVO or when they tune in on NFHS's national stream. They're seeing the work of the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew partnered with Westlake Nation, but it is a huge undertaking that is all done by students at Westlake.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think people really realize that this is done by 24 high school students, and we all come together. Typical Friday, today it's Saturday, but we'll come together. Today we came here at 9 in the morning, and we loaded our trailer. We had everything set to go. When we got here, all of us got off the bus, all 24 of us. We unloaded everything in this 24-foot trailer that I'm standing in, and then that's when the setup kind of started. All this equipment all around me, we had to set all this up. None of this was set up beforehand. And so when we got here, we unloaded everything out of the trailer, which was totally packed, and then we set everything up. What people don't realize is we have to run cable throughout the whole stadium. To get to all the different cameras, they all have to be connected back here to the trailer. And so we have to run hundreds and hundreds of feet of cable to get that all set up. And then after we do that, we check all our equipment. There's tons of it. It's super complicated, but everybody's really good at what they do, and we got it kind of down to a science. And what we do really well is after we have lunch, we do a circle meeting. And what that is kind of everybody in the crew, they'll gather around in a circle, and that's when we kind of go over the topics, what's different for this game. One of the examples for that was this interview right here. We talked about that during the circle meeting, and we all kind of got on the same page for how this was going to happen. And then, so that's a really cool time when everybody's kind of encouraged to speak and voice any concerns that they have for this game. And then after the circle meeting, we do the broadcast, which we run out of this trailer. There's also all the cameras that are all around the field, and then audio up in the press booth where you are. It's all super complicated, but we do a really incredible job of getting that under control. And then afterwards, we have to do everything in reverse and get it all packed up, all put in the trailer exactly how it goes. And that's all super complicated. After that, after the weekend, we come back in on Monday and we have our own sort of film session, kind of like the football team, where we'll watch back the broadcast and take notes of anything that we did really well, things that we maybe need to improve on, and specific positions we'll take notes on their thing. And then Thursday, that's when we'll practice that. And so we'll go down and we'll film the JV game and we'll do like a mock broadcast. And that's when we'll put all our notes into action, is because everybody on this crew has a specialized position. People stay on that position through the whole time. You don't see a kicker doing quarterback. Everybody stays on their position. So everybody does all these things. They're specialized in their position. Behind me, I have engineering, where they do all the color correcting to make the cameras look good. Technical director, I'm the one calling all the shots, but they're the ones actually making it happen. Graphics, things like the score bar, all the sponsored stuff, commercials that you see, that's all run by that. Out of frame is replays and highlights, so all the replays and highlight systems, it's coming off of that, all their work. And then behind the camera is audio, where they're running all the audio coming from all throughout the stadium, and it's super complicated. But everybody's specialized. We've gotten it down to a science. Everybody does their thing, and we've gotten really good at it, especially at this point in the year.
That's Braden Peays in our broadcast truck. One of the things that I like about the Westlake Technical Entertainment Crew, like the football team, they have merit-based. You see football games, especially in high school football, they've got all the helmet stickers on the side of their helmet. It's actually, at this time of year, they're adorned with all the accoutrement, if you will. But I think what's great about this scenario, because you're dealing in the sports world, Braden, you guys have your own merit system as well when it comes to leadership and how you're rewarded, not just with a good broadcast on Friday and Saturdays.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We have our own sort of merit-based system where the leaders are sort of chosen based on their actions in the program. And so the people that we see doing their most, that are most engaged, that are most excited about it, they're the ones that are going to be rewarded with those leadership positions. We might have a sophomore who's on the leadership team and who's a leader above seniors and juniors, which is, you don't really see that anywhere else. And that's something that really sets us apart in that aspect, is that we reward people based on how engaged and how much they love the program. And so that also kind of leads into the leadership opportunities that Tech has. It kind of sets, it's not the same as any other, really. Anybody here can be a leader, anybody can step up. And that also helps with camaraderie and everybody's ability to work together. Everybody's friends with each other. What's really special about this is that we have freshmen all the way up through seniors throughout this entire crew. And so in any other program, they would kind of be separated, freshmen with freshmen, juniors, et cetera. But with us, we have everybody working together, and everybody gets along, and we put on an incredible broadcast that looks almost as good as the NFL with very little equipment compared to what they have. And so finally, last thing I wanted to mention is kind of when the seniors graduate, we have a couple people that are missing. The seniors graduate, and so we need to fill those spots. And so if you're watching this, and maybe you're an 8th grader or you're a 9th grader at Westlake, and you really want to get more in touch with us and see what this program is and kind of see what we do, maybe be a part of it, we'd encourage you to check us out at whstec.com and kind of get in contact so we can talk to you. And yeah.
Braden, that's an outstanding job. Well done. Of course, it's not often that you ask a high school student to go camera ready during a halftime program of probably the biggest game in the state. Crushed it, Braden. Well done.